I thought maybe I would finally get around to doing something I've been meaning to do since I first got my Next, and that's to get the Currah Microspeech working with it. As many of you will know, this is a speech device from back in 1980s. Came in a very posh box, I suppose, that allowed you to see what was happening. I have got a version of the white cassette as well, because I've actually got two of them. And I'm going to use them with the Microdrive as a way of loading some software that we used to use when we were doing the Microfairs. It was always popular. We used to sell DK-Tronics keyboards, and we did a very unusual set of announcements one year. I don't know why, so we're going to try and recover that from a Microdrive cartridge. I've actually spent most of yesterday hacking apart my other Currah Microspeech so I can add audio out to it, but more of that in the future. So it's hooked up to that little speaker. And of course it's on the Next, and there we have my Microdrive cartridge as well, which is got some recovered data on it. It's actually come off another cartridge, it's just a backup copy, and obviously my V drive. So hopefully we can have a little do it. It's a lovely little device, comes with the manual. So, and of course it relies on the UHF, which I just touched on, that you have to put the audio out of the earpiece, and it mixes it with the signal, and that contains a UHF connection then back up to the TV, so the sound comes out of the TV mixed with the beeper. So, as I said, I did hack the other one apart to try and add a direct audio out. There's plenty of notes on the internet how to do it. But actually it turns out you don't really need to, because the earpiece input also has a high impedance version of the audio out. And that's actually mentioned in the manual. Good reason for actually reading the manual first, isn't it? Still, I probably will add a proper audio out for reasons I'll go into later, hopefully. So here we go then. Let's have a little look at the Next running with the Currah Microspeech. It's in 48K mode. All I've done is use the two sets of outs, out 9275135, out 9531 246 to get the Microdrive enabled by disabling the onboard SD card, and then an out 9275128, out 9531,8 to set the bus on, and then done a soft reset, and sure enough the Currah Microspeech displays its ROM as being present, so we should be ready to go when we start doing it. So I've got the keys actually repeating set off, so I'll turn them back on. Let keys, the virtual variable, equal 1. Now everything I type is said. Until we break into it. Now I've got a program on my cartridge. Oops, wrong one. Of course, this is great. This was a great feature. If you forgot to turn the keys off every time you wanted to do a catalogue on a cartridge, you had to wait the 7 seconds until the thing had done. There we are then. So we've got a couple of programs on there. So let's get Offer Speak loaded. So load. I'm going to let the keys off first. So we can do a load from the Microdrive. Oops. And then we can run. Why aftershave? I have no idea. We used to sell a Kempston keyboard, of course. I think we intended to support the Microspeech in Quill, but we obviously didn't get round to it at some time. But the keyboard, the Kempston keyboards used to sell well. There we are. Probably not been heard by, well, certainly not by anybody since 1983-ish. So the Next is pretty versatile, and I remembered why. It's because Mum used to work for Avon.